Hi, anyone out there listening? This is Henry's Freakin podcast, and today I'm here with the multi-talented freshman at UMD, gorgeous, stunning, brilliant, smart, Instagram baddie, the only Harper Goldberg.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you for that intro, Henry. I love that. That was amazing. I really appreciate that. I mean, all of it's true, but
Obviously, yes, of course, it's all true.
Yeah.
So, for those of you listening who don't know Harper, which is probably not that many of you because she's an international sensation, she has been my friend. We went to school together. We've been going to school together since
First grade?
like first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of wild. But we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Peace
We're done
out.
with it. Yeah. So we're done. Oh my god, it's over. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a couple of questions. We have a whole journey to go through. But first, I want to hear your thoughts because I think when a lot of people think Harper, they think fashion icon. So could you give us some of your inspirations? Could you give us some of your current moods and styles? Like just kind of take us on a little journey here.
Okay. So what I like to do is like if I'm, in like a little fashion slump, what I like to do is I go on my Pinterest and I'm scrolling through that shit, man. I am creating boards, like Instagram inspiration, fashion inspiration. Like my fashion board is from the past like year.
Oh
It's
my
just
god, I need to see
everything that I
that.
like.
Oh my god.
Everything that I like, I just put in there. So I just keep adding and adding and adding. So yeah, there's a lot of shit in there. But fashion, like from me, classic Emma Chamberlain. Emma Chamberlain stan.
Of
So
course, of course.
that's where I get all my inspiration from. I just got a new pair of Birks that she has. Love them.
See, I'm not like an outward Emma Chamberlain stan, not because I'm embarrassed by it, just because like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't know that about me, but like I watch all of her videos. Like I think she's hilarious.
Yeah. She's
But
literally
that's the
icon.
funny part though. I don't even watch her for the fashion. I watch her videos purely because I think they're really funny.
Yeah, she's good.
She's great. She's great. And she got to go to Paris Fashion Week last year,
Oh
which
no. Yeah, I think it
actually I
was
think it
Lady
might have been like
Gaga.
2 or 3 years ago, actually. But like I was so jealous.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. And she gets to like watch them all the time. Oh,
exactly.
you girl.
So you're going to UMD. So
I am.
what's the plan? What are we thinking? College experience.
College experience. Oh God. Undecided, going in with a major of undecided,
Me.
but relatable. Um, what else? I don't know. I'm just like really excited for shut the fuck up. Stop. I like using that word. Yeah.
She said hype, everyone.
I know hype.
Hype. She's cool
No,
with the lingo.
but seriously, like I'm just so excited to like leave my little bubble here and go to a bubble in another spot of Maryland.
Yes. Come on, Maryland.
Yes, Maryland. I'm just so excited and like just to
Have you started decorating your like thinking about like decorations and stuff for your dorm? Okay, podcast, we're back. Sorry, both of our families were being a little bit loud, but like we're cool and we're here.
we're working with what we got.
And you know what? This was actually meant to be because speaking of families, come on, segue queen. You're an only child.
I am an only child.
Why don't you shed a little bit of light on that? Let the people know what that's like.
I recommend it to anyone. Like just be that only child, you know. Kill your siblings. I'm kidding, don't do that.
Oh, she endorses murder. Oh my god.
That scandal.
Scandal.
No, no, but it's seriously amazing. Like, you don't have to share anything. I know Henry shares a bedroom with his brother.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So, like, I get my own room. I get all the attention is on me. I'm a little attention whore. If the attention's not on me, I'm just like, no, thank you. I don't want that.
Right, exactly. Well, we know that.
Right. I'm super close with my parents, which I like. I love that. We have a really good relationship. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much it.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
And as somebody with 2 siblings, don't recommend. No, I'm kidding. I love them so much, but like, It must be fun, honestly, to just, you're like the only one.
I am the only one
Mm.
that I know of.
Oh, ciao. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, UMD is going to be so fun. That's going to be
Yeah.
really exciting. Have you started to decorate the dorm? I think that's what I was saying before.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mm.
So my roommate and I, Lauren, shout out Lauren,
Love
Lauren.
Lauren.
We created a little Pinterest board. There's like not that much on it,
Mm.
but we want to do something very like simple, modern, maybe a little bit of greenery in there.
Oh, we love greenery. Mm.
Greenery, yeah. No tapestries, no tapestries. I'm not doing a tapestry. No, I'm
Of
not one of those
course not. Oh
girls.
my God,
I would
please.
never.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. We're thinking about renting a mini fridge
Renting a mini fridge. I love
or
that.
just buying one. I don't know. We'll have to see which one's cheaper.
I'd love a mini fridge. I was just talking about how, like, that's my goal is to have a mini fridge. Goal in life, just to have
goal
a,
of life. Oh, okay.
yeah, just to have a mini fridge.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
That is a goal.
for the listeners at home that definitely don't know, Harper and I are actually now neighbors too.
We are.
We are neighbors. Mm.
It's really worked out well in our favor.
It really has. And like, I thought I was going to be so busy with like recording podcasts, all the goals I set, working, et cetera, that I probably wouldn't have time to hang out. But like, we've hung out like probably like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So like, it's been working out.
Yeah. I mean, good for us. We're making time.
Exactly.
We're hanging out. We're having fun.
That is partially because you had a slight camp switcheroo fiasco situation, but we won't get into that.
Oh, no. Yeah, yeah.
Unless you want to get into that.
I mean, we can.
I mean, if you want to spill the tea, go ahead and spill the tea. I'm just saying.
I love to spill the tea. I won't name names. I won't name places.
Perfect.
Just say I was at one camp. It was horrendous. Like my can I say this? I don't know if I can say that. No, it's fine there. He's not gonna listen. He won't even know that I'm talking about this.
Exactly.
He won't even know. My co was terrible. I was left alone with 14 like 7 and 8 year olds by myself.
Oh my God.
2 times.
And
I was like, no, not anymore. So I tried to quit. They wouldn't let me quit. Like they really wouldn't let me quit. So then I sent an email and I put my foot on the ground.
You said, I'm leaving.
I said, I am quitting. I was like, I am not going to be back on Monday. I am not coming back. And so basically I was like kind of blackballed from this institution. I'm not really allowed to like work there anymore. But now I'm at a new camp and I love it. Super nice. And I'm getting paid like the same amount, actually like a little bit more. So that's cool.
That's perfect. Sounds perfect.
Yeah. And I love what I do. So
I wish I could be working at a camp.
Little Mr. Panera.
No. I'm totally kidding. I would never do that. Nothing against camp. Love camp, except like I don't. Yeah, no.
No to kids.
Kids are just not for me. Not for me for now, at least. But maybe in the future.
No, I can't see you having kids.
I can't either. So it's not just you. Like I literally cannot see it happening.
I feel like you'll be traveling, like doing all this really cool stuff, and you're just not gonna have like time for a kid.
Oh my God, you like read my mind or something.
Oh my God.
That's like crazy. So let me see. I also had some other questions that I wanted to bring up today on the podcast.
Okay. Of course.
Because this is a good one. I have definitely heard this explanation before, but I feel like a lot of people don't know, so that's why I'm bringing it up. Okay. You are one of my only friends who has a tattoo.
Oh.
So I was wondering if you could, for the listeners, give a little explanation about what it is, where it is, why it is, all of the, etc.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do a little backstory. So for my 16th birthday, it's so funny. My parents took me all the way to Pennsylvania to get my tattoo because in Maryland you have to be 18 to get a tattoo. So My parents are super supportive, super
That's adorable.
cool. So they drove me all the way to Pennsylvania and I got it.
Your dad
And
has a lot of tattoos, doesn't he?
he does. He has 2 sleeves. Yeah. And my
Mm.
mom has like 10 tattoos, but they're scattered around.
Ah.
So big tattoo family.
Mm.
Um, where was I going with this?
You went to Pennsylvania.
I went to Pennsylvania and like for like the whole year prior, I really wanted a tattoo.
Mm.
Like I knew what I wanted, I knew where I wanted it, all this stuff. So I get
Gotcha.
there and like the tattoo artist, draws it up. I'm like, perfect, I love it. So I got a semicolon on the inside of my left arm, like all the way at the top.
Ah.
And for those of you who do not know, semicolon is like a symbol, sign, whatever, of mental health, like in support of mental health. And I was like, perfect, I got my own issues, so let's do it, let's get on this bandwagon.
Let's throw it on.
Yeah, so it's like a little constant reminder for me to just like really stick it out, be there. Everything will work out in the end. This isn't the end of your story. This is only a continuation. So yeah.
I love that. That was really pretty.
Yeah.
So then I guess the next logical question is, what's next?
What's next? Girl,
There's another Pinterest board. There's a whole nother Pinterest board, I bet.
There might be. So go to my Pinterest, Harper Goldberg. No, is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's Harper Goldberg. You can look at it.
We'll link it in the description below.
Yeah, as you should. Yes. Link it down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Give this podcast a thumbs up. Subscribe. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever.
I mean, period. Literally, period.
Yeah. Oh, so my tattoo. So I really wanted something handwritten by my parents.
Oh, that's
like
pretty.
And get that tattooed on me. So I was thinking of like words, phrases, sayings that we have together, but I was like, nothing really like sticks out to me. So I'm like, what if I have them draw a heart and get that heart tattooed on me and have the 2 hearts next to each other, one from my mom, one from my dad.
Oh, that's really pretty.
So I was thinking about doing it on like my inside of my left wrist, because like how you put your wedding ring on that finger, because it connects to the heart.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's all like intertwined.
Isn't the wrist one of the more painful places to get tattoos, or is that wrong?
I'm trying to think, because like I know my dad has some tattoos there. I mean, it's like not terribly painful. Like I know the inside, like there's this, like the little ditch like in here, like where your elbow is. Like,
yeah.
On the other side of your elbow.
Yeah. So like touch your elbow, everyone listening, and then go like on top in that little crease where your arm like bends. Yeah. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, the little ditch.
Yeah, the ditch.
The ditch.
Mm-hmm.
That's like incredibly painful, apparently. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, but like I can handle the wrist.
The wrist would be fine. Exactly. Yeah. So I guess that actually also brings us to, was it painful? Was your tattoo painful?
Tattoo painful? No, not at all.
I love that. When
the tattoo artist, he did like the first, I don't know, like what you call it, like when he first stuck the needle in my arm. Like when he did the first pokes.
The pokes.
When he did the first pokes, I didn't even flinch. I was just like, oh, okay. Like the most uncomfortable part was having to keep my arm in the same position for like 10 minutes and like not being able to move it. But like that was just that. Like that wasn't a big deal. But like the actual poking of
the poking of it all?
Poking of it, it was not painful. Like it was fun. Very tolerable.
Very tolerable. So we have tattoos in the works. We got our semicolon on.
Yes.
Gorgeous. I've thought a little bit about getting a tattoo. I don't know if I would. I just can't think
like some scattered tattoos.
I know. I can't think of anything that I would want like permanently. There has been one consistent idea of a tattoo that I've had for a while. I just don't know if I'd ever get it.
Now you have to tell me.
Okay, so basically, how I'm sure people listening to the podcast probably know, but if you don't, I used to still love birds. Like I think birds are just like whimsical, magical, like the best animals. They can fly.
Oh my God, in lower school or elementary school?
They can fly. Period.
Well, you used to always be obsessed. Like you would
have. Yeah, I was. See, exactly.
Bus. You'd be drawing birds. All you drew. I remember that.
Obsessed. Yeah, and they thought I was straight. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's another story. But so still love birds, still think they're the best things ever, whatever. So I think it would be cool to get like a peacock feather, which is what I think one of the most beautiful animals, and get it like on the spine, maybe like top of the neck going downward or something, like a peacock feather. Because that's like also where they are on the like peacock's body. So I think it would be cool to have it there. I don't know.
That's stunning. No, like you have to get it like on, or you get it like on the back of your neck or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like anywhere like on the, I feel like on the back of you would be really cool. That's such a cool idea.
Mm.
Would
I
you
don't know
get
if
it
I'll
in,
do it. Still sounds painful.
would you get it in color, black and white?
It could be very like sleek if I just did it in like black and white, you know.
Right. Well, not black and white, just black.
Just black. Yeah, I was like black and white. You put
Yeah.
white in there, okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. We'll see about it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Like
Mm,
all the shading they could do on that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you convincing me? Stop.
I
It
mean,
would
like,
be a big tattoo. It would be a big
yeah,
tattoo.
yeah. Can
So
you tolerate
that's
pain?
yeah, I think so. But I always see all this TikToks about like the hacks where you put the numbing cream on or whatever. So I think I'd be fine.
Oh no, you're not supposed to do that.
Why not?
Cause then like then you can't tell them if you're in pain or whatever. Cause like
But
you're
that's the whole point. It's
no, but like
numb.
you can't have like any like medication or any of that stuff. Like you can't be on that. That's why they tell you
Not
like not to
even
drink or smoke before you get a tattoo.
but like not even a little numbing cream?
I don't think you're allowed
A little
to.
crumb?
A little crumb,
Just a bit?
just a tad, just a wee bit.
Because like I have a high pain tolerance, I think, but like I don't know. I
Like,
guess we'll see.
yeah, no, I think you should do it. I'm gonna convince you to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
I know it.
We've also been going thrifting a lot.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, yes. We went thrifting yesterday.
We actually did at the time of this recording, which I don't know when this will get posted, but we did in fact go thrifting yesterday. Picked
We
up
did.
some cool finds, and we actually have a very interesting story from yesterday's thrifting experience.
Which one?
So basically, I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about. We went to one thrift store, and then we got in the car, and of course, for some reason, it was my job to find the directions to the other thrift store that we've been to about a million times, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I did not get the right directions, and we ended up about 20 to 30 minutes away from where we were supposed to be at a thrift store that we never went to before.
Actually, interjection. I have been there once.
Okay, so Harper had been there once, so we at least had that, but
Yeah.
like, and we
Like,
knew where we were.
We were like a little bit. Like we kind
Yeah.
of.
But like it was still a little nervy because it was like, well, now we're just all the way out here. But so we get there, and I wish I could tell you that all of the craziness and the upsettingness stopped there, but it in fact didn't. Because first of all, we walk in there and it's huge and overwhelming, which I guess could be interpreted as a good thing. So whatever. But then we're walking around and all of these things are happening. First of all, the people in the back are dropping shit every 5 seconds. So we're just trying to shop.
Yeah, like you just hear glass breaking.
Ceramic shattering the whole time.
Yes.
It was very nerve-wracking for us because we were like, what's going on? And then on top of that, it started pouring.
Like torrential downpour.
Like torrential downpour outside, and we were like, well, we are in a store we've never been at a location we know where we are, but we're far away from home, and now it's raining, and it was just a lot.
It was a lot. Like, and I didn't even find anything. Keep in mind, we're there how long? Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, Harper didn't even find anything.
I didn't find anything in this entire store. I was heartbroken.
Yeah, that was really sad.
That was really sad.
That was the real tragedy of that entire experience.
That was the tragedy, because like I can normally find something that I like at least one thing. No,
not
nothing.
one. Nothing.
Not one. No.
Yeah. And there were some weird smells coming from that store, but that's another story. Anyway.
Well, I was wearing my mask. I couldn't smell anything, thank God.
Of course.
Yeah.
So then after that, oh my God, that's right. We went to Wendy's. We stopped at a Wendy's and got Frosties and then went home.
Yeah. Henry and I got a large fry, medium-sized chocolate frosty.
We surely did. It
Yeah.
was great. It was very tasty, very yummy. The fries were
They were tasted like air.
they were questionable. Sorry, Wendy's. Like
Yeah.
Wendy's, if you're listening, please sponsor me, but also step up your shit because
Step up your game. Step up your fry game.
those fries they weren't giving what was supposed to be gave.
No. Like if they added salt, they could have been better. Like, there was just no salt on them. Like none.
It was bland. I mean, still the tea because it was bland, Mama. It was bland.
Little bland.
A little bland.
Little bland. Oh, tell the listeners about what else you discovered yesterday in the car when we were in the Wendy's drive-thru.
I was literally just thinking I need to say this, like not to expose the person involved, but
But to expose them.
Basically, I had a situation happen at the Goodwill, which is a thrift store that we go to all the time.
The first Goodwill.
The first Goodwill. But this isn't even just yesterday. This has been happening. I have been going, and every time they show me my points, and I say, I feel like I have more points than that. I remember having at least like 20 something dollars worth of points to use, and now it's saying that I have none. So I was very confused because I was like, how did that even happen? And so all this time I've been like searching it up on the website, like, do my points expire? And I was like, maybe that's what happened. I was just all confused and like, I felt like I was being cheated. I was like, where's my money, you know? Then in the Wendy's fucking drive-thru, my sister, who's driving the car, when I'm complaining about my points being lost, is like, oh yeah. And I'm like, excuse me? Lo and behold, she stole all of my, you know what? I can't even really call it stealing because she doesn't have a Goodwill card, the rewards card. So I take her points every time she buys something, basically is what happens. So she probably is like low-key entitled to some of those points because she spent the money.
Not all like $25.
No, but not all $25. And she took all $25. I was shook. I was enraged. I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do.
You feel betrayed?
I felt betrayed.
You did by your own sister.
Cheated on, quite honestly. And it was very disturbing. But you know what? It's fine. We're over it. We're better now. She'll never take my points again. Or at least without asking. Like, it's fine. But just ask, you know.
Yeah. And like me sitting in the back of the car just cracking up, watching all of this unfold as they're attacking each other in the Wendy's drive-thru.
Not attacking each other. Oh my God, stop. Not attacking each other in the Wendy's drive-thru. But like, low-key, that's what was happening.
That was what was happening. Sorry, not sorry.
Harper doesn't understand the pain of fighting with siblings.
I don't understand it whatsoever.
But
every time
I feel like, you know what? I feel like you're close, or at least, I was about to say, or at least you were. You're close with your cousin. Harper's close with her cousins.
I am close with my cousins. I wish they could see my face right now.
Awkward silence. Woo!
Yeah. Well, we're first cousins, and we used to be super close when we were little. So we would always hang out. We went to school together. We would drive to school together sometimes. We would come home together all the time. We always hung out with our grandparents together, all this fun stuff. But as we've gotten older, we haven't really been hanging out that much or talking that much anymore. But yeah, we were super close. We would like literally fight like siblings. And so I can kind of get that, but not completely, because they were my cousins. Like the two of them
weren't sisters. Living with you.
Right.
Big difference. Yeah. Big difference.
Yeah. And I didn't have to see them all the time.
How many cousins do you have?
Oh, much so.
You were actually, you know what? We were talking about this. You don't have that many cousins, right?
No, on my dad's side, it's just Arden and Isabel. The sisters. That's it. Those are my two cousins. And then on my mom's side, God knows what that side's confusing. I have
like 7 or 8 cousins. I love having cousins. I feel like cousins are so fun. And they're like they're not better than siblings, but they are fun because it's like you get to have fun with them. They're your family, but also like you don't have to see them all the time.
Right. And when you do, it's really special.
Exactly. That makes it better because you don't
Yeah.
see them all the time.
Right.
Ugh, love cousins.
Yeah, you can like always not that you can't confide in like your siblings, I guess, but I feel like it's easier sometimes maybe to talk to your cousins about some stuff that they don't like want your parents knowing.
Right, exactly. They're your
Yes.
confidant.
Yes.
Very that.
Yes.
So let me see. Next thing that I want to get into. You knew this day was coming. You knew I was going to get into it. It was just a matter of time.
I'm scared.
I think Harper, you just I need you to give the listener. I need you to give the listeners like just a little insight into the Harper love life. Can we get can we
No.
get can we get just a little
No. I knew where this is going. No.
can we just get like a little inside scoop, inside tea? Because listen, Harper has had many boyfriends in the past, okay? She had many lovers, and
I hate you.
I would never lie to you guys. Podcast listeners, I would never lie to you. So just
No, Henry would never be dishonest.
Oh my god. So yeah, so what's the tea right now? Where are you at? What's going on?
It's fun because I can't name names.
Oh yeah, well you could.
If I wanted
I'm
to
not
get,
against it.
you're not against it?
I'm not against it.
Oh God.
As long as it's you saying it, not me.
Okay. Where to begin? Where to begin? Let's just say I attract a certain boy with the same name. Like a bunch of them. Like, can I say it?
Hubert.
Not
That's not the
Hubert.
name. No, I'm totally kidding. That's not the name.
I'll say it because everyone loves a good scandal.
You don't have to.
I really want to.
Listeners, let me just say, I did say you don't have to. That said, go ahead.
Henry's preparing for the lawyers to come and sue him. Disclaimer.
Oh my god, stop.
Let's just say the name is Drew.
Okay.
Apparently I'm a magnet for that.
People with that name.
People with that name.
Understand.
And then there's like one, I don't know. I don't really know how to like
So basics. Let's just hit the basics.
Hit the basics.
Is she looking for a boyfriend right now?
No, because college, but like when I'm in college, like maybe,
Oh, you heard it, folks. In a couple of weeks, she's gonna be available.
I will be available. So boys, hit me up. Harper Goldberg on Instagram. Follow me. You can DM me. Get my Snapchat. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, she'll Snapchat you. She will.
You.
Yeah, but don't say anything bad to her because she will send it to me, and then I'll come to your house.
Yes.
No, I won't. But like,
low-key. As you're in fucking Florence, you fly over.
Oh my god, that's right. I will be in Italy studying abroad for my first year. Oh my god,
yeah, that's so exciting.
That's crazy.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh my god. You know what? To be honest, if I'm being truly honest, podcast, and I'm not even lying this time. Like, this is from my heart. We have a couple of friends, like mutual friends between us that have like that are in relationships or have been in the past.
Yes.
And to be honest, there are a couple people in our friend groups, different friend groups, in our grade maybe even, that I'd be like, I could see why they don't have a boyfriend. I am actually shocked that you don't or haven't.
Stop. Really?
Just like the way, because I feel like you are, even though you can be kind of reserved and you can be kind of shy, I feel like you're overwhelmingly like a pretty flirty person.
You think?
I think so.
Really?
Like, you wouldn't say it, but like low-key.
Okay, low-key. Thank you. Like, so this is the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Oh. But like, I don't know. It just surprises me because you are like so like sweet but also funny, and it's just like, where's the
yeah, like
if you were like yeah, right, like if you were like really ugly, like I could see it, but you're not, so it's confusing because I'm like, where are the boys?
Like The boys at.
Where the boys at?
Like, hello.
Like, for me, it's like, I could see it. I understand why. Like, I'm kind of a terrible person. So, like, low-key, I guess it
You're
makes
not
sense.
a terrible person.
Thanks, guys. See, she's lying for me. Oh.
Not me saying that. Straight face.
No, but I know I'm not. But, like, it's still. Anyway, I don't know. I could totally see you, like, in a super strong relationship. And I feel like your boyfriend in particular would be like someone who would be really fun.
Oh yeah, like a little skater boy. I could see myself.
That's such a moment for you. Like, I literally see that for you.
Thank you. Like a little Vinnie Hacker.
Oh, not okay. Again, I keep getting canceled on this podcast. I don't think Vinny's that cute.
Stop. No, we're not friends anymore. We're done. We're done. Podcast over.
Podcast ends. Bye, everyone.
Peace out. It's been real.
No, but like, maybe he's just not it for me personally.
Maybe he's not your type, but he's like everyone's type.
I just feel like he's not thick enough.
Well, at least it doesn't bother me. He's just, he's a specimen. He's like a god that is on our planet.
I understand that you feel that way.
You understand, but
it's just not for me. But you know who is for me? Have you been watching Too Hot to Handle?
no, but I really want to start it because everyone's like, oh my god, it's so good.
Okay. For y'all watching Too Hot to Handle, I did not even watch it until I'm not even gonna lie. I watched the first 2 episodes and then it was so terrible that I had to stop. But there's this one character who's like a British cowboy stripper, and he is so fine.
What's his name? I'm looking him up.
Wait, I'm gonna show you a picture. I probably have one saved, like low-key, because he's like the hottest, I think. For all of y'all listening, I don't know how far he makes it in the show because I really did not watch it that much. But I just think he's like gorge. Wait, here he is. Nope, that's not him. Never mind. Hold on. All of the viewers, the listeners are like, get fucking to it. Move on, bitch. I'm gonna find him.
What's his name?
That's such a good question.
You don't know his name?
No. Nathan. Oh my god. His name's Nathan.
Ew. He looks like such a redneck douche.
See, but he's British. That's the twist.
Ew, what the fuck? He's
hot.
British?
Hi, Nathan, if you're listening, hit me up. We could collab on OnlyFans. Not that I have one, but like I'd make one if you wanted me to.
Right. Not you actually making OnlyFans. I feel like you would be so good at that.
I think I would too. If you're listening here, should I make an OnlyFans? Drop a comment below.
You should.
Because here's my thing. I would be so willing to do it. I just don't think I yet have the base of people needed to actually make enough money off it. Like, right. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go ham. I'm going to do it fully. Right. I'm going to do it right. But I also feel like it's not worth that if I don't have the support that I would need for it, you know?
Yeah. Because then what's the point of doing it if you're not making a lot of money?
Exactly. So I think I'll wait a little bit until she is, you know, a little more established. And then we'll start the OnlyFans.
Wait. Speaking of established, I kind of saw something on your Instagram story.
Y'all, this is going to be very much in the future, but yeah. Harper is touching on something, which is that I may or may not have posted on my Instagram story this morning that at 1:30 p.m. today, there's going to be a major H.Danziger Instagram update moment. Revampatry. Revitalization, of course. Some new photos, perhaps, going up. New profile, new bio, new everything, new link tree that's already in the bio.
I already looked at it,
You
know
did?
what? I
Stop.
did.
And of course, this podcast will be linked in there once it's all edited and put up on YouTube. So y'all can check it out there. Every new episode that should be coming out once a week, but like it probably won't because I'm lazy. And also going to college.
You're gonna be a
But like,
busy bee.
I really am. I don't realize how many situations I put myself in, and then I'm like, ooh. Like
You're
I've been
overwhelmed.
so far, it's been going good, but like one of my goals was to learn some Italian before I go to Italy, and mama. Besides for like the one numbers 1 through 10 and like basic phrases like my name is, hi, goodbye, see you later, etc. Nice to meet you. I don't know any. But you know what? That is an improvement because I knew none, and now I at least know
Right,
that.
you're learning. Wait, let me hear some of it.
I just
Like,
feel
what
like
do
I
you
can
know?
know more. Like there's a classic like buongiorno, hello. You got your ciao, you got your grazie, you got your arrivederci. We got a little bit here and there.
Right.
Oh, you want to hear numbers 1 through 10?
I want to hear.
Podcasts don't come for me because I'm gonna say them wrong. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, sette, otto, nove, dieci. Period.
Okay, that was good. You remember?
I remember 1 to 10, mama, so it works. And then I think my name is Mi chiama Henry.
Oh, that was nice.
That could be wrong. Whatever. And nice to meet you is piacere.
Oh,
See,
okay.
listen, I have a little bit now.
Yeah, you do. That's
I'm kind of
pretty good.
slaying.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
The funny part is that for all the listeners, Harper and I have been learning Hebrew.
Yeah.
For
No, like I was literally about to say while you were speaking in Italian, like just now, I was like thinking about it in Hebrew. I was like thinking of like the Hebrew transliteration or equivalent.
we've been learning Hebrew for so many years, and the
Yeah.
amount that I know is sad.
Yeah. It's laughable. Shout out
Like,
to our high school.
shout out to Mara Shachar, shout out to
Mara
Marina, shout out to what was her name? Mara Orit. That's a far back shout out. That's a real far back one. I don't even know who else I
funny
have.
about her or about
What?
so a couple of my friends and I in like third grade, we would ditch our class for like 20 minutes at a time. And then we got in trouble. So we had to write her a letter apology.
Stop.
Yes.
Okay, 2 things that just reminded me of. First of all, I remember the day I got my braces on, I was in so much pain. And anyone who has had braces, like on the chow, whatever, they are really painful in the beginning because they're moving your teeth and you've never had them on before. And they're usually poking your mouth because they never do them right, which was happening to me. So anyway, it was a whole situation. And I got back to school and the first class that I had was Moro Reed's Hebrew class, which was a class I already did not like to go to. But that was the day that all changed, actually, because I got there and I was really sad. I was basically like on the verge of tears because I was in so much pain. And I remember Mora Orit saw that and she called me up to like help her with something and made me feel like so much better. And ever since then, that class was like my favorite class. Like I loved going to it because I used to think she was just like a mean old bitch, but not to come for Mora Orit.
Clothes from God knows where.
Exactly. But then I was like, I don't know. I enjoyed the class a lot more. So that was really nice. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about was, were you in Maura Stein's class? Oh my God, I'm sorry, listeners. You have no clue what we're talking about. We had this. Yeah. Were you in that class?
Maura Stein?
Yeah. Rabbi Stein's wife.
Rabbi Stein's wife. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
Some of y'all might know this. I was in that class. Long story short, she was my like Judaic studies teacher or whatever. And there was one day where she was walking around, doing her thing. And someone, I don't know who to this day did it, but they pushed one of our chairs into the middle of like the middle walkway.
I was there.
Wait, you were there?
You know who it was? I'm pretty sure they didn't do it on purpose.
Who was it? Say their name.
It was Nomi.
Nomi?
I think because I remember sitting next to Nomi and I think there was just a chair in the middle of the floor and Nomi like had to move it or something.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about then.
Yes, I was
this was an iconic, traumatizing, amazing moment. So that's probably why we all remember it. But basically what happened was, let's just say it was Nomi. I don't know if it was though. Pushed this chair accidentally, probably, into into the walkway of the classroom, and Maura Stein did not see it. Fully tripped over it, fell, ate shit, broke her arm mid-class. Mid-fucking class.
Oh my God. I remember that.
There has never been a moment as iconic in the classroom as that.
Well.
Oh. No, we're not going there. See, we're not going to go
Can we
there.
tell listeners what I'm thinking
No,
about?
see, we're not going to go there, but like we could. But like, I'll take it. Because you know what? It was iconic. I have been an icon since that moment because I'm just like that iconic. Basically, long story short, I did what so many kids before me have done in school, and I did in fact pee myself. This is me being vulnerable on the podcast. I did in fact pee myself in front of the entire class, and it was humiliating. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Mama, yes, it
Well,
was, and I did.
Teacher, well, you kept telling her you had to go to the bathroom, but she's like, no,
okay.
the weather in Hebrew.
Stand up for me, Harper, because Harper knows what's up.
I remember that because you really had to go to the bathroom. She's like, no, say this stuff in Hebrew before you go to the bathroom. And Henry's like, no, like I really have to go. But you still went up there, you started speaking, and then,
Yep.
The rest is history.
And I ran so quickly out of that classroom crying. Oh my God. So quick. What did y'all say after I left? Y'all were like laughing? Y'all were mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills. You were like, damn. I remember Anna texted me, I think, or called me or something, and she was like, it's okay. Like after school that day, she was like, it's fine. Like no one doesn't even remember. Like it's fine.
I still remember to this day.
So awkward, yeah. Oh my God. But now I'm proud of it. I'm like, that's right.
That
was an iconic moment, and I did that. That's right. Mm-hmm. No one could ever stand up to that. No one.
No.
I've had a couple iconic moments at the school, I think, in my long time there.
What other iconic moments?
Well, there was, of course, my switching entire class tracks mid middle school. No, mid like I don't know, 4th grade maybe. So that was pretty iconic, I would like to think. Okay. Fully switched classes. And then there was also, of course, the Project Henry situation, but I low-key already went into that with Malik on one of my other podcasts. So y'all all hear about that if you haven't already, which I'm sure you have. But anyway, BT has been a fun place, but we're both, of course, ready to
leave.
Get at all. Yeah.
Get out of here. Never enter that building again.
Well, I do. Okay. As much as I don't, I kind of do have the fantasy of like, maybe even if it's our reunion, I don't know, whatever, walking back in a full look, heels and everything, just strutting in and being like, I'm back, bitches. You can't get rid of me, bitch. I ain't going no fucking where.
Playing. You have a little entourage, a little posse.
Yeah. I make it my runway. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Basically. Yeah. And then I'm the first one there, and I get to see all of y'all walk in on the reunion. Can you imagine our reunion? Oh my God. That's terrifying to think about.
I want to take bets on who's going to be successful and who's just going to totally fuck up their lives.
Well, you can take a bet, I guess, on me not being successful, because there's no way that's happened. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
You're literally the complete opposite of that.
Y'all should have seen. Harper was literally nodding while I was saying that. She was like, yeah, he's never going to be anything. Kidding. Yeah. Totally kidding.
I would never.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Don't lie to the people.
I won't lie to the people. Harper is very supportive.
I am very supportive.
I mean, ally. I do think that we'll both be pretty successful.
I hope.
And of course, there are some people, I won't name names.
No, we can't name names.
In our grade that maybe won't be. You know who you are. If you're listening, you know who you are. Actually, you know what? If you're listening to this podcast, it's probably not you.
Yeah, because people
Let's be real.
Yeah, they wouldn't be listening to this
Only podcast. Bad bitches listen to this podcast. Yeah. So
only
it's probably not you.
Bad bitches listen to this podcast.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, you can't see my hands right now, but I'm sending you all of the magical success energy.
He is. I'm witness to that.
So basically,
we're manifesting it for you.
Yeah, I just manifested it, so now you're gonna be successful.
Yes.
But it's gonna
I
be so
love
fun.
manifesting.
You know what's weird though? Wait a minute, it's 10 years, right? Like the reunion's usually in 10 years, right? That's the thing.
10-year reunion? Yeah.
Isn't that the
Or like
I
maybe
think
the
that's the normal.
I don't know. I
I
really
don't think
don't know.
there's a 5 year. I think it's a 10 year.
Is it 10-year? Okay. So
So
how
we'll
old
all
will
be
we
back here at like 28.
be?
We could
27.
be She's young. We get it. Anyway, some of us could be having kids. That's crazy to think.
That is
They
crazy.
could show up to the reunion with their little like
With their little
children's.
baby.
That's weird.
Little gross baby.
Won't be me, but
No. Will it be me? Oh no, 27.
27, 28, you could have a kid.
I could. My mom had me at 25. So anything's possible.
You could have a kid right now. Breaking news, Harper's actually pregnant.
I'm so pregnant.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I could
was
see some of the
waiting.
people at our grade having kids.
You can't?
I could. Like
Oh,
at
like right
28,
now?
by 28.
Oh.
Like at the reunion being like, oh yeah, that's my two daughters. Like I could see that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like who it would be. Oh, I know. I have an idea.
Abigail.
No.
No. No, maybe not that one.
I mean, her name does start with an A, but that's all I'll say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder who you could be thinking about.
Yeah. You
Very
never know.
interesting. That's so weird that you were, interesting.
Oh, no, that's not who I was thinking.
That's exactly who you should see. Oh, yeah. Totally. Sorry, podcast. You're not going to get to hear it, but
You're not gonna hear all the tea.
all the tea. But if you go to my Patreon, you can get the unedited version. That's not true. I don't have a Patreon.
I was like,
If you go to my OnlyFans.
go to his OnlyFans, you'll get all the exclusives.
All the exclusives.
All.
Oh no. That's disgusting. But like no, but like I want to.
I think you should. You're 18.
I think I should too, but like also like what if low key none of my like ambitions work out and I become like a regular job type of person and then they're like, oh, you have an OnlyFans. Like we can see your noodles.
Did you hear about that woman who like got fired from her job because she had an OnlyFans, but like she needed to do it to like make extra money?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
like I don't think that should matter.
It really shouldn't.
Like why? Are they hurting anyone? Are they hurting you? No.
It's a job.
Yeah, it is a job.
Like you post, you make money from it. It's a job.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's not treated like one anyway. Weird.
Yeah. But the world's not ready for that conversation.
Yes, but you know what? The world is ready to hear. Sorry, just burp. Sorry, podcast. I'm disgusting. Don't come for me in the comments. You know what? Conversation the world is ready to hear?
What?
I don't know because I haven't finished thinking about that segue. But let me think about it for 1 second.
Okay.
You did? Okay, here's what we're going to get into. Unless you don't want to, but like I'm forcing you, so you don't have a choice.
Okay.
I was thinking about this earlier, but we kind of moved past it. But now I'm thinking about it again. You talked about with your tattoo that part of the reason and part of the explanation of it is its connection to mental health or mental illness. So is that something that's like super important to you that you personally have had like moments with in the past? Or is it just something that you... This bitch is laughing right now. This bitch is literally laughing. Like, I know she has multiple personality disorders. I don't think she needs to say it on the podcast, but like if she wants to.
Don't lie to the people. Don't lie. No, like I have, anxiety, depression, OCD, all that fun stuff. Maybe a little, throw in some bipolar in there and you have a deadly combination.
Do you have it in your family history? Can we talk about this? Because I low-key do.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Wait, what is it? Okay, what is it? Wait, what illnesses are in your family history? Let's get into
What
this
illnesses?
because...
Okay, let's see what illnesses.
Fun game. Ooh.
Oh, Obviously, we got the anxiety, depression,
Of
bipolar,
course.
OCD. What else? I don't know if this really counts, but like Alzheimer's, like,
Interesting.
dementia.
Mine, I feel like, is more physical than mental, probably stuff.
Mine's all mental.
So, like, of course, there's like a little bit of addiction, which is mental. But there's also like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart issues, maybe a little bipolar.
Right.
Of course, there's also the gay, which is its own mental illness.
You're gonna get canceled.
I know. This whole podcast, I'm just gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the OnlyFans. This is the issue.
Yes.
This is the real problem, mama. That's
a
fun.
nice cocktail of illnesses.
Yeah, so like you never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
But like I'm so skinny, so like I feel like I won't get the diabetes. That was bad. I'm really gonna get canceled.
You'll walk out. Like you can just eat whatever you want. And like nothing will happen to you.
And yet I choose to eat nothing.
We're not ready for that conversation.
But we're not ready for that conversation. I did have my coffee this morning, if y'all can hear it.
In the red Solo cup.
You see, you weren't supposed to say that detail out loud, but like it's fine. You know, whatever. Yes, Henry, I drink my coffee in a red Solo cup. Yes, I use a knife to stir it. Yes, I use a plastic knife. Yes, I use a plastic knife to stir it. And what? You know what? I'm on a budget. I'm a college student.
When you said iced coffee, I was thinking, oh, this really like aesthetically pleasing, like in a little mason jar in a little glass. No, he just whips out the red Solo cup.
You know what? I need a mason jar.
You do.
Because when I be seeing Emma Chamberlain make her coffee in that mason jar, it makes me want one.
Yes. Oh my God, her coffee. I want to try her coffee so badly.
That I subscribe. I get the emails. She's, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Emma, if you're listening, I know you're not, but like low-key, if you were, like stop sending so many fucking emails through your like Emma Chamberlain coffee thing. Because every fucking day I get like 3 emails from Emma Chamberlain coffee, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like I want to, like it makes me not want to try your coffee because you're sending too many emails.
Does she have an already ground like blend?
I don't know.
I think they might all be whole bean.
That's a lot of work though.
I know. I don't have a coffee grinder.
Neither do I.
So like
what's to do with the whole beans?
Yeah, should I crush it up in my teeth or?
I'll just chew on that, a little snack.
You know what? Actually, I had an old manager at Panera. Not going to name names. Tony, I'm talking about you. He used to eat the whole coffee bean as like a snack.
That's so gross.
You just pop them in there and chew on them.
Like a little hard candy.
So of course I like tried it one day because I was like, oh, maybe it's like fun. Like I like coffee, whatever. Hated it. It's terrible. Gritty, disgusting. It's like eating black coffee, but even more concentrated because it's just the bean.
Right.
It was nasty.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, very much gross.
Very much. I don't want to try that.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, I do need a mason jar. I am using a red Solo cup right now. That's where I'm at. Although I did just buy actually caramel syrup to do like a little drizzle, a little caramel flavor in the coffee. Thought that would be fun.
I like vanilla in my coffee.
That's what Audrey likes, but I am just so much more of a caramel type of.
Okay.
I like that sweet and salty vibe.
Right.
Hawaiian pizza for the win.
I just really like that vanilla. Oh, and with some almond milk.
All right. This is where the podcast actually ends because I don't know what you just said, but the word is not almond.
Almond?
Almond?
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Almond.
Almond.
Almond?
Comment below which way you think it's pronounced, even though I don't know how you would type that.
Harper's way? Almond milk? Or almond milk?
Almond. Is it A-L mint milk or is it A-L-L mint milk?
It's Al.
It's all.
How is it spelled? Is it spelled with 2 L's?
Okay, but how is pterodactyl spelled? That's what I thought.
It has a
Period.
P.
Exactly. Pterodactyl.
Oh.
So what are you trying to say? The English
But
language
that's
is
not the
stupid?
same. It is. You're right. But
Uh-huh.
you're wrong. You're right, but you're wrong.
Hmm.
Oh my god, wait, speaking of milk, you know that TikTok audio that's like mommy's milk?
Need mommy's milk. Yeah, exactly.
Sucky, sucky.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not trying to get demonetized. No, but for real, keep going.
Mommy's milk. Sucky, sucky.
I'm more a fan of the I got your milky. Sit you and act like a fucking baby.
Oh.
Why are there so many like that?
Oh, TikTok is literally the best app. Like, no competition.
It really is. Like, ciao.
Like that shit keeps me entertained.
I agree. I love
Like
TikTok.
late at night, just like scrolling through TikTok.
I was
Like,
just at the beach actually, which was so fun. And my mom the whole time was trying to tell us that we need to become TikTok famous so that we can make like a bunch of money. And we were like, Mom, it's not that simple.
I mean, Charlie did it with her dancing in a school bathroom.
Yeah, but that's Charlie D'Amelio.
Right, but like no one who knew who she was before that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she's not that pretty. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Podcasts don't come for me. I'm kidding.
Are you really though?
Yes, I actually am. She's stunning. And Dixie's gorge too.
They're both so annoying.
Yeah. That could be us.
It could be us. Like why not us?
You know what makes me mad? This is probably also going to get me canceled, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's the theme of this show. I should change the podcast from Henry's Freakin Podcast to be called This'll Get Me Canceled.
Wait.
Stop. Wait a minute. Stop. Harper, read the email that I just got.
Is it Emma Chamberlain? Stop.
It's Chamberlain Coffee. What the fuck, Emma?
I just got, yeah.
What is happening?
I just got it.
Anyway, what I was about to say
so
was, oh yeah, this was it. Charlie and Dixie both do something that makes me really annoyed, actually. And a lot of influencers do it. A lot of YouTubers, Instagram people, models, famous celebrities, whatever, do this thing. And I know, like, I know that I don't understand, obviously, because I'm not in their position. But I just can't stand when people get so upset and like cry and like stuff and want pity and stuff over like the comments and stuff like that. Cause like, get over it. I'm sorry. You are a baddie. You are a bad bitch. You are an Instagram influencer. You get so many overwhelming positive comments every day. So for you to like be shutting down and like talking about how your mental health is like affected and stuff because of like bad comments, it just makes me mad.
I can see like both sides of it.
Cause
like when you're like a 15-year-old, like a 15-year-old girl was how old Charlie was when she started 14, 15, and you're seeing all this stuff that's like killing yourself. I just think like it can get to you, but then again, like it's probably a bunch of like losers who are just commenting this to get a reaction from you.
This is gonna sound so harsh. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. That sounded really harsh, I know, but like you have to be aware that there's a lot of this stuff that comes with
right
being an influencer. And obviously, I'll say it again, I don't understand. I could not understand the platform that she has and that she's on and that the amount of stress she's probably under. So I'm sure there's stuff I don't understand. But from my perspective, I really just like what? Yeah. It's also almost annoying to me because I do know I have many friends. I have a lot of people who do struggle with mental illness or even like depression or suicidal thoughts or anything relating to that very badly. So for someone who's this famous and makes this much money and is this much influence and gets this much positivity and these opportunities on a daily basis to be like talking about how much the anxiety they have, it's just like, shut up to me. You know, and I know that they have a difficult situation, but it's like when there's literally people here who have none of that and they're like want to kill themselves, and you're up here and you're like, oh my God, I like can't go out today because of my mental illness. Like, shut up, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like there's so many people that are struggling who don't have like the same what's the word? Like not abilities, but
monetary resources.
Yes.
Amount of friends, followers, and opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah. To like get through what they need to get through. And you're sitting here complaining about one comment or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just not sensitive enough.
Yeah, you really. Oh, I'm tired. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, so I'm boring her. You hear that first podcast? She's yawning. She just yawned.
Gaslighting. Oh my God, Henry was gaslighting so badly yesterday. I was getting
gaslighting. Mad. What was I doing? Oh, right. But no, we can't talk about
we can't say we're literally going to get canceled if we say that.
Oh my God, we will. We can't say that. But like I was gaslighting her and it was bad. Moral of the story.
What was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, you're like not that sensitive. Like you're really not.
Yeah, which I think I do find to be a strength of mine, but also can be a weakness. So
right. It has its.
But it's also like I am at my core, like I'm an Aquarius. I'm pretty unemotional on the outside, but at my core I am sensitive, which is another reason why that's like, if you like look back at all the characters I like in TV, movies, video games, etc., it's all the same character. It's all the bad bitch, the ruthless, cold-hearted bad bitch who at her core, not his, because it's always a her, at her core is really just like has a heart and, you know, just cares about other things.
Ooh. Tell me about my character things because I'm a Sagittarius. Like
right, you're a Sagittarius. It fits so well for you specifically, I feel like. But it's also interesting because when you think Sagittarius, a lot of people think like fire sign. They think like aggressive. They think super like high energy, and that's not you.
No.
But the funny part is that you do embody so much of what I feel like a Sagittarius is at its core, which is for for better or worse, sporadic and a little bit impulsive.
Okay.
Not to comfort you. Not to comfort you.
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
But it's kind of accurate. Emotional, but not all the time. But if you get triggered in an emotional way, it's like, boom, going ham.
Oh, hell breaks loose.
If you get made angry, hell breaks loose.
Yes.
Made sad or hurt, breaks loose.
Yes.
But again, no. But again, everyone thinks that's fiery. They think that's aggressive. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could mean shut down.
Yes.
Detaches themselves from the situation.
That's completely. What I do. That's what I fucking do.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, this is so accurate.
So also, podcast, I'm an astrologer. So very much not that. Do you know what your rising sign and your moon sign are?
No, I can look on Snapchat.
Where
they tell you, right?
Yeah, they do.
Because I never remember. Okay.
Mine also makes a lot of sense because like my regular sign is an Aquarius, air sign, go with the flow, kind of unemotional, but better on a deeper level, very intelligent, revolutionary, the rebel, etc., which very much makes sense for me.
Yes.
But Aquarius is also one of those signs that's very laid back and very demure, a little more quiet. And that's not something I would describe as myself, at least on my first kind of like impression. But it makes sense because my rising sign, which is usually like your first impression, your I don't know, outward personality to other people, for me is a Leo, which is a fire sign and is one of the more out there kind of God complex, center of attention signs.
Right. Okay.
So it makes sense.
So I'm rising in Cancer. Does that make sense? I don't know anything
about it. It kind of does because, like I said, see, that makes sense as to why the fire sign isn't as strong and aggressive because your rising sign is a water sign. Okay. It counteracts it. So you are a little bit more laid back, intuitive for sure, emotional for sure, at like your core first impression type of vibe instead of being more aggressive and fiery.
Yeah, literally at the bottom of this, it says, since you're so sensitive, you have a tendency to take things personally, so try to remain objective.
Yeah, and you definitely take things personal.
I do.
Like that to
I
comfort
do.
you. But like, I don't know if you remember this. Actually, this is so funny. We definitely need to get into this. Do you remember we had like a mini, okay, not to bring back old drama. We had a mini fight
We did?
back during finals week because so Harper and I are in a friend group called Henry is a Top. And for the record, Henry is not a top, but
Henry's
that's
a
the name of the
bottom.
but that is the name of the friend group, of course. And basically, we wanted to make plans with that group, and it
Right.
kept feeling like Harper with one other person who I won't name were the person who was never available. And so we were always getting mad because, at least Isabella and I were, because we felt like you guys never wanted to hang out, we're never available. And then there was a situation that had arose where we tried to set up a time for us all to go thrifting together and like have a fun time. And then it ended up failing and canceling and no longer happening because everyone canceled on it last minute the day of.
Okay,
wait, there's more. I'm not done. And then it happened to be that same day we saw that two of the members, which Harper was a part of, were hanging out and making TikToks. So therefore, it was a bit of a conundrum. And that's what had happened.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. We can talk about this off the air.
We'll talk about it later, but basically that's what happened. But
yeah.
But that's not even what I was referring to. I was already mad at Harper a little bit, and then later, after our math final, we were all seated at this bench, and I don't know what you said, but it just ticked me off. And I said something like, you were like, oh, well, no, I can't really like do that because like I'm just trying to like I'm spending a lot of time with my family right now or whatever. And I think I said like, oh, I don't know what it was. I was like, I'm close to my family too. And you were like, I'm an only child. You don't know what it's like. I'm really close with my family.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I don't remember this.
You definitely did.
This
was, so we were sitting outside after our math final at that bench.
I don't remember this.
It really wasn't that important, but I remember after it being like, that was kind of awkward. Ooh, ooey.
I don't remember. Oh my god,
anyway.
Was it like that? I am so sorry. What's wrong?
But definitely no, but like the Cancer rising like definitely popped out.
Okay.
Just a little. So wait, what's the moon sign?
What's my moon sign?
Yeah, what's the moon sign giving? Is it Cancer also? I bet it's either Cancer or Pisces.
You're wrong.
What is it? What is it?
In Virgo.
Interesting. That's funny, actually. We both have our moon in Virgo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, it's funny because I see myself as a little, like, kind of less emotional. I see you a little more emotional. But moon in Virgo, which usually is the center of, like, emotion and stuff like that, sexual emotion, but all different types of emotion, really. And your inner self more. Virgo is an earth sign, and so it does represent more like stability.
Okay.
But it could also be like set or stubborn. So I feel like for both of us, that kind of makes sense in a way. Like we're both very much set in what, first of all, our beliefs are, but also in our like emotional availability and all of that. We're very much like, this is the boundary.
Yes.
We're set.
We're so similar. Maybe that's why our little things, like our superlatives, our things in the yearbook were like.
Oh yeah, we were connected in the yearbook, just for everyone.
We were connected.
Yes, we were. We were very much connected.
Yeah, that was cute.
Because we're queens.
Yeah, they know us.
They know us. They did both also, side note, they said that we both have an aesthetic for all the listeners. That was the connection. The connection was that we both are artistic, creative, aesthetic geniuses, which of course makes sense. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and what was your superlative? Tell the people listening.
I don't like first of all the superlatives were stupid. I'm sorry for the people that came up to them, but they were all dumb. It could have been a fun excuse to be either really supportive or really funny, and they just settled in the middle where it was like not deep enough to be funny.
It was just
And
kind of like
yeah, and not
accurate,
genuine enough to be supportive.
Yeah.
So like my superlative was most likely to win RuPaul's Drag Race.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if that's supposed to be funny or if it's supposed to just be accurate, but either way, I was like, okay,
like,
sure, like whatever.
I was just like most likely to be a YouTuber. Like, okay, thanks, I guess.
But like, I think they were trying to do it like funny, like jokey,
but it
wasn't funny.
They failed.
Like they could have really come for us.
Yeah.
Like they literally could have been like, for me, something like most likely to get mistaken for a tree. Like that's funny. It's not super funny, but it would have been funnier than most likely to win RuPaul's Drag Race. Or for you, they could have been like
something about me being young. I feel like that would be funny. I like young jokes, like when people make fun of my age. I think it's funny.
Even if they were just like most likely to still be under 18. Because you are. And when you were reading it, you are. Like, yeah, it would have been funny, but they weren't that great.
They weren't good, no.
So that was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. Our yearbook was like not that good.
I saw the vision. It was actually better than I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. It was better than I expected.
Okay.
That said, not super impressed.
No. Like it was just the theme was Netflix.
Yeah.
I didn't like that theme.
Yeah, it was kind of, it just felt a little forced.
Yeah.
And they were like, the categories, the Netflix genres. Like, it was like,
yeah, it was very corny.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I would have done it as a fashion themed one.
As you should.
Could you imagine our yearbook is a Vogue issue?
Why did they do that? That would have been so iconic. That is genius. And like they could have taken pictures of our outfits.
They could have had a section like Met Gala vibes in one of it. They could have had like a they could do everything. They could literally hit everything. Sports, they could hit the boys, the girls, they could hit everything, but just kind of overwhelmingly give it the style and perspective of like a Vogue magazine. Like that would have been so fun, I think.
That would have been
whatever.
That's such a good idea. Why weren't you in your book?
I don't know. I was on prom, but I did not help with that because I did not care.
Yeah, our prom sucked.
No, it didn't.
It felt like a bar and bat mitzvah.
But isn't that what all proms are?
Well, no, because ours was literally in the room where they hold all the bar and bat mitzvahs.
I mean, you have a point. You do have a point, but like, still, I had a great time.
I was like a little ill. I was so constipated. That's why.
You heard it here first. Harper can't shit.
No. I'm full of shit.
She's full of shit, yeah. That's what, okay. So, oh shoot, what was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
I don't know. Anyway, for all y'all listening, you can't see it right now, but Harper just licked the camera.
Just a little bit. Just a little lick.
Just a smidge. If you want that to be you, call in. We're standing by.
Stop.
In fact, you can call Harper at her number, which I'm pulling up right now. 443-878-6969. Go ahead and call her. She'll answer.
I will answer. I'll answer all of your calls. FaceTime me.
FaceTime her. Send her an email. Her email is it's at harpergoldberg333@gmail.com. So go ahead and send that email all of your questions.
Yes, I'd love to hear all of your guys's.
If you can't tell, neither of those things were for her, but like, go ahead and do it anyway, just for the guy.
Yeah, let me know.
Call that person. Yeah, you know what? Call that person and tell me what they say.
Yes.
Whoever's number that was.
Leave a comment down below if you're bold, if you're brave enough to call that number.
Leave a comment down below. I hated that.
I loved it. No, I didn't. That was a lie. I didn't.
Well, this has been such a lovely time talking with you. Like, what a smooth, fun podcast. Like, I love this one already so much.
As you should.
Am I looking forward to editing it? No. But am I going to? Yes.
Yes.
Because I'm dedicated.
Wait, how do you edit that?
So obviously it's kind of hard because, like, you know what? Well, let's end this and then I will tell you.
Yeah, we'll end this and then
the listeners don't want to hear this.
No, they don't.
So thank you so much for being here. Last and final question. What do you have going on for you in your life? What's up next? What can people look out for? Where can they find you, etc.? Go ahead.
You can find me at University of Maryland. You can find me on the gram, posting, living that shit up. That's
Instagram's amazing. Please go follow it. I will link it down below.
Harper Goldberg.
Exactly. Period. So I guess we'll see you all next time. Bye.